My biggest challenge in life is actually listening to people when I'm angry.
Getting stressed out really easily.
Watching people fight all the time.
A lot of drama in school.
Stress.
Staying focused.
Focusing.
My biggest challenge in my life is to get good grades in school.
School.
Schoolwork.
Reading.
Science.
Math.
Keeping your grades up consistently is pretty hard.
Eating vegetables.
When I was a classroom teacher, I recognized that students needed much more beyond basic academic skills to be successful in the classroom and in life. The Brooklyn Urban Garden Charter School was started by a group of local parents and community educators who felt that we needed different middle school options. We wanted to create a very integrated middle school where there are students of all ability levels, all ethnic backgrounds who are learning together. And our hope is that at Bugs, they learn the skills to advocate for the change they wish to see in their communities, both locally and globally. One of our values is awareness. So we believe that meditation is key to helping develop students' awareness of how their behaviors are impacting others and impacting the environment.
My first reaction to Quiet Time was, how do you get middle schoolers to sit down and do this? It was shocking, and when I first saw them train and do it, it was like, whoa, wait, that really works.
Some days in a middle school, it just feels chaotic all the time, and there's noise here, noise there, and bells ringing, and kids moving all around. Meditation is really transformational to have those 2 times a day where everybody stops. In the hallways, you could hear a pin drop. When they come out of the meditation, they're more ready to learn.
Meditating helped me be less stressed, which helped me be a lot more focused on my schoolwork and be able to actually get where I wanted to with my goals.
You could have an exam coming up, you could have a test coming up, you could have a project that's due, you could be flunking, but it sort of gets all the stress out of your head and it feels like you're starting over.
Now with Quiet Time, I can, focus more.
I also saw my grades go up. Most of my friends and I talk out our problems now rather than ignore each other for a week.
We haven't had any big arguments, but when we have arguments, we find a way to patch things back.
I really feel like we can make a difference in education in order to raise citizens who are interested in making a better world and feel like that's possible.
I'd like to see the world change with less pollution of the planet.
I would like to see a change with pollution.
More sustainable, I guess. We're greener.
A place in which we are less likely to resort to violence before a conflict.
I would like to see less violence.
No homeless people on the streets.
I want to help homeless people.
I hope to help the world by inspiring people to do what they want, even if people tell them they can't.
Making people feel that they're worth something.
Donate money to charity.
If I get older and I start making a lot of money, I'll start going to places like Africa and give them food and money and stuff like that and help kids that don't have a lot.
Being able to self-reflect at this age is a big thing, and that is something that is huge. And every time someone asks, how do you get your students to, it's quiet time. It's quiet time.
Our hope is that when our students go on to high school, they might have more awareness of themselves and thrive in high school and college and beyond.
When I'm older, I'd like to be a politician.
A teacher or a scientist would be nice.
A marine biologist or a computer programmer.
Either a basketball player or an architect.
I would like to work in forensics.
A criminologist or a surgeon.
A teacher or a doctor.
One thing I would like to do is be a doctor.
A doctor, so I can help people.
A nurse in the Army.
A journalist or a Olympic swimmer.
Swimmer, I want to be in the Olympics when I grow up.
I'd like to play in the NBA. Probably a soccer player.
Soccer player.
I haven't decided that yet.
I want to be an actress.
I want to be a singer.
I really want to be a writer.
A filmmaker.
Science teacher.
A basketball player.
Now, parents from all over New York City are interested in our school because they've heard about the meditation program.
I know a lot of schools don't get this opportunity. If you brought meditation to them, it would impact them a lot more. It really helps you apply yourself.
A lot of people will see benefits from quiet time if it was widely used in New York. And I think it's a great program that principals should know about.
Your school will be a lot less rambunctious and volatile because they've had these periods and they're built into their school day where they get to relax and calm down.
If quiet time spread to more schools in New York City, we could help kids have that skill from the beginning. The rest of their life can be transformed because they now have this tool to be more aware of their own emotions and more settled, more centered, less reactive.
Help us